Hi, my name is Keith, and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of specific prayer. This video is incredibly important, especially to people who are going through something, around something, because you have to go through it. You can't just keep going around stuff. But I'm going to start this video off by talking about God always comes first. You always put the Lord first, and ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto thee. For everyone who asketh receiveth, and him that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened unto him. But it doesn't matter how big what you're asking for, but make sure you're specific. The problem with most people's prayers is they're not specific. And I'm going to go into examples here. I gotta say this right now. I don't want anyone to be offended at me for saying this, but there are a whole bunch of people who basically, not the people who have custom necklaces from Florida Stone Man, because a lot of people who have necklaces from me are very easy to help and they see success very quickly. But for people outside of the custom necklace who I've noticed who come to me for help, they're like, well, no, I know this. I'm already doing this. No, I'm already. If you were doing it, you would have seen progress. It already works. So there's a lot of people in the world that basically say, no, I know everything. I'm already doing everything. It's like, no, you're not. You're not being honest. So this actually takes you being honest with yourself, because number one, you're being honest. This is between you and the Lord. So this is very important that you're specific with prayer. People are like, well, I did specifically. The thing is, we have to assume we don't know stuff sometimes. Myself, the reason I'm able to learn so much is I'm like, okay, maybe I don't know anything about this topic. Maybe I don't know anything about that topic. Maybe I should assume less knowledge. I don't know everything. So humble yourself. Same thing with you guys. I'm the smartest. I'm the best. If you knew everything, you'd be in a lot. For some people who think they know everything, they'd be in better positions. For example, for the people who I know who think they know everything, they're not doing so hot. Let's just say that. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that to help get that level of pride and stubbornness down, because that's helping no one. So you have to be honest with yourself. You fully have to be honest with yourself. And the more people are honest with themselves is the more that you'll see progress. So this is specific prayer. And I'm going to say this for last time. Don't tell me you know everything. Don't tell God you know everything, because we really don't. If we assume we don't, then that's it. Because I have to say I'm not going to say the toughest part of helping people. It's easy for me to help people. It's about them being tough on themselves or them being easy on themselves. So last time, you don't know everything. I don't know everything. Humans don't know everything. God knows everything. So that's the thing. Lower it, drop ego, drop pride, and be like, okay, I don't know everything. Maybe I'm missing something. For example, if you're trying to get to a certain place in life and you're like, you can be on path, you can be on perfect track, but you like it to go a little bit faster. Like, okay, let's just say I don't know everything. Maybe if something's working, maybe if it could go better if I assume that I don't know everything and then you add something to it, versus some people are just pulling the wrong direction and like they don't know anything about what they're doing and they think, well, I'm fine, I'm doing everything right. Okay, drop it, throw it out. That's the first step in specific prayers. And some people have a pattern of prayer that they like, etc. You can keep your pattern of prayer that you like, but you can add to it with this video topic. So people are sometimes too general about their prayers. Let's just say that. And your angels will kind of let you know through telepathy, and the Lord will kind of show you like, hey, maybe in very small things. People are like, well, I was waiting for a really loud voice to boom from the sky. No, he talks very silently. The Lord, a lion doesn't have to show its teeth to be a lion. Okay, so that's the thing. The world's strongest human being doesn't have to show their muscles to know that they're the strongest human being. If you can lift 500 pounds, you're not going around showing everyone that you can lift 500 pounds. So that's a thing. Assume you know less. I'll keep saying that. So just be like, okay, what did my prayers consist of today? So let's just say you prayed for your family. Well, I already prayed for my family. That has to be one of the most annoying things that not for myself, for helping people annoy themselves because they're like, well, I already prayed for my family. Versus, okay, did you pray specifically for your family? And this is the part that actually helps. This is where you see the most progress. So, for example, let's just say you have 3 daughters. And I'm not prophesizing or speaking of that and then anyone's existence. But let's just say you have 3 daughters. Or 3 daughters or... people going really fast around here. 3 daughters. Let me try to use a better example. Let's just say you have 3 brothers, and I'm going to use 3 brothers. So you have 3 brothers, and you said family. So your family consists of your mother, your father, your 3 brothers, you, maybe some kids or grandkids, etc. And you're like, I pray for my family. And you're asking God in the prayer, I pray for my family. Okay, God's heard your prayer, but maybe there's something you want to pray for specifically. For example, like, well, I'd like my brother to get that extra raise, or I'd like my brother to, stop smoking, or I'd like him to achieve his relationship to be better and better, and I'd like my brother to move closer to God. And so you want these things, but you're just saying, I want my brother, I pray for my brother, okay? So let's go straight into that. So let's think about that for a second. I'd like you to look at your last prayer and think of how, there's different ways to pray. There's a million different ways to pray. It's personalized, but you can add this to anything you do. You can ask this to the Lord throughout your day. So basically, for example, and that's the thing. When nuns pray, for example, they're very specific. They're moth coming into my car. They're very specific. So you ever just had someone pray for you and you're like, why is it when this is the thing, there are some people who will pray for you and it's like, why are their prayers so strong? Like, what is that? I used to know people back then who would pray for me and they had like super prayers. And I'm like, I've always thought about it. I'm like, this person has super prayers. So when I used to go to church back then, there's good people in the church and they'd super pray for me. And then it'd be noticeable because like, my parents would know that this person could super pray. And it's like, how is this person doing this? Number one, their connection with God is very important. That's the first thing ever. Their purity, the sincerity, lack of darkness, etc., which is good. You wanna keep darkness away. So pure soul God connection into the Most High God. Number one, your connection with Jesus is everything. Number two, sincerity. Number three, and because you're already connected, you're sincere, is specificity. There we go. I said it right, I think. So you want to get very specific. So let's talk about it like this. So for example, if you pray over your hand because you want your hand to feel better, I'd start studying what the hand is made out of. Okay, the phosphorus, the calcium, so start praying. I pray over the skin of my hand. I pray, for example, you can say, I pray over the skin of my hand. I pray over the bones in my hand. I pray for the nerves in my hand. I pray for my my brain-hand connection, etc. So when you pray and you're specific, it does a lot. The Lord made every system, organ, function in your body. So when you're specific, and that's the thing, you can probably save someone's life just by praying specifically for them. If you know someone in the hospital, I pray that they heal. Okay, because the Lord wants you guys to be specific. He understands that not everyone knows how to, but when you're specific is when you connect to the energies of being specific, and then you're able to see what the Lord is doing, which you really don't see by your eyesight. You see by your heart and your feelings. You see by the trust that you have in the Lord. You see by the love you have in God. You don't see, basically, looking is not always seeing. So to look at information in your mind, basically, what color was your first car? You saw the car, but you didn't just look at it because it's in your third eye, so, etc. So those are some good examples. Now, your connection to the Lord is everything. So this is the thing, ask the Lord to help you be specific. And you'll have, basically, things will pop in your head like, oh. So let's just say you're praying over, if you have a bicycle, you say, I pray over that my bike stays safe. You can say the different Psalms, etc. Psalm 90, 111, Psalm 23. But you can say, I pray that the tires function perfectly. I pray that the engine functions perfectly. I pray that it's protected. I pray that it dodges nails. I pray, and this is why especially nuns, their prayers are so strong, because they devote time and focus and specific energies to it, and they're so intentful. Intent is key. So, for example, you can go in on tire prayer. I pray that the plastic on the tires stays fresh. I pray that nothing on the road may ever come in contact with the plastic and hurt the rubber on the car. I pray that the treads may stay strong, that they may not wear down. I pray that these tires take me to good places. I pray that bad energy stay away from the tires. I pray that, and then you go in. So think of as many things as you possibly can. You can write it down if you'd like, and it's going to work. So this is a massive secret, but it's also not a massive secret at the same time, because this is devotion to God. So in essence, your connection with the Lord, when you're specific, it gets very awesome. And then when you're specific, you see things work too. So, for example, you can run over a nail and it not hit your tire because the Lord works miracles. So like, wow, I prayed over the tire yesterday versus I pray over my whole bike and you didn't even notice the nail. So yes, I make faces. Yes, keep you guys attentive to the video. But that's the thing, when you're specific, let's talk about praying over a plant. And once you're good at, I mean, the thing is, don't get too comfortable with your prayers. Don't become robotic. Don't write them down like, well, I'm praying over, let's just say you're praying over Thanksgiving dinner. I'm praying over the beans, the greens, the potatoes, tomatoes, the canned yams. So, no, you'll say, I pray over the beans. The greenness of the beans, the freshness of the beans, preservance. I pray that this doesn't make me sick. I pray that I'm protected against any food poisoning, any poo-poos, any etc. So, and yeah, when you pray over your food, start getting specific. You say, Lord, I pray that if there's any toxins in this food, that you may kill it, that you may mute it. I pray that if there's any defects or anything about this food, I ask that you may protect it. Even before you get to the restaurant, Lord, I pray that this food doesn't hurt my stomach. I pray that this food doesn't make me sick. I pray that I'm protected from certain aspects. I pray that they use clean food. I pray that they don't drop it on the ground, because it's restaurants. They usually drop stuff on the ground. You're eating like 1,000 footsteps. And when you pray, you're not gonna worry about that. So I pray that the food before it gets to me stays clean. I pray that, and the same thing. So this is a good example. So specific prayer does everything. It's pretty much like magic. Like, whoa, look at once you're specific, like your connection with the Lord goes like, it's like, so when you connect to your angels, for example, through the Lord, you connect to your angels. So you can't connect to the angels without God's help at all. You just can't do that. It doesn't work like that. But people are like, yeah, and they're not connecting to angels. So for people actually connecting to angels, they serve the Most High God. So, for he shall give his angels charge over thee. Psalm 91:11, as I said earlier in this video. So, in your connection with your angels, I pray that, oh, this is good. The angels like this topic. So, I pray that, especially, Michael, this is going to be a good one for you guys. So, when you talk to your angels, be like, okay, I pray that their armor is strong. I pray that they have an extra space and place here. I pray that my angels may have new downloads. May they get upgraded beyond wildest capabilities. May the angels be able to talk fluidly, be able to feel me more. I feel the angels more. So pray over your angels, because how many humans have prayed over an angel? So I pray that my angel does well. I pray that they have new speed, new abilities, and make sure, I like a little assignment for you guys. All of you, I'd like you to pray over your angels. Good stuff. Pray over your angels. I pray that they're strong, that their swords are strong, that they have new abilities. I pray that the angels are upgraded. I pray that, because angels are pretty strong already, but ask and it shall be given. So when you pray over angels, they're gonna become something new. I pray that I'm able to see the angels. Ask the angels to physically show up on earth more. That's a special prayer that I can't say much about. Ask for your angels to physically manifest, like be able to walk around you. So pray that your angels are able to do new things to demons. So I like everyone to do that. So maybe write like 21 things down about, this is your assignment, guys, because this video comes with an assignment. Specific prayer. Ask the Lord to bless your angels in 21 individual ways. So 1, sword stronger. 2, armor stronger. No, you can use my examples, but I'm only gonna give you 3. 3, that they're able to feel you more and you're able to feel them more. Number 4, and go on. So that's a little assignment for you guys to see how specific you can be. And some of you will hit some blanks. You'll be like, ooh, 21 is a lot of things, but maybe that's what you needed to be able to achieve a certain level of success. So you're like, oh, if you say, I would like money to come in, please. How would you like it to come in? Say, and this is a little tip too, if you'd like money to come in, I'm not gonna say want, I shall not want. If you would like money to come in, say, I pray that it comes from sources both expected and unexpected. You just covered 2 aspects of how money comes in. How cool. Oh, awesome. I just smelled olive oil. When I made the face, I'm like, I smelled olive oil. The whole area smells like olive oil, which is actually a very holy omen. Olive oil is very holy in the Bible too, so a lot of new beginnings for people watching this video. For all the people who haven't already, go to floridastoneman.com and get yourself a custom necklace. When you manifest and when you pray with the necklace on, it's amplified. Your chakras are open. It purifies you. So when you pray, especially with the Florida Stoneman custom necklace on, crystals are of the heavens. They're very holy and very sacred. When you pray with gemstones on, it makes it feel amplified. It takes dark energies, distractions, thoughts, and it takes them and throws them out. So I'll make a video about that in the future. How do crystals help prayers? So people are like, can crystals help you move closer to God? Yes, because God made them. They're natural. They're something that God actually loves. Look in Exodus. Oh, great. It's Exodus 28 and 38. Yes, there we go. So basically, in Exodus, God asked his high priest Aaron to wear gemstones and for it to be passed down, sacred armor. So that's all I'm going to say about that, because there's more secrets to that. But when you wear crystals, it purifies your energy and it makes prayer a lot more special and easy. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. After you purchase a custom necklace, then you'll DM Florida Soulmate on Instagram. Make sure you guys do your homework as well. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.